finally, a court in Canada agrees that that was an overreaction and has ruled against the seizure of all those funds. This is a great use case as to why we need censorship-resistant money.
Yeah. Well, talking about fundamental changes, you mentioned a story about truckers in Canada.
Yes.
Getting all their money taken away by the government.
Yeah, let me actually pull up the news story. So what I'll do is I'll set this up while I'm pulling up the story. If anybody that's watched anything I've produced for any amount of time is aware that I helped write a report called The Diseconomy of Memes for the NCRI about 2 years ago now, which followed the rise and creation really of the social impact DAO space, for lack of a better word. But it was also kind of chronicled the rise of meme coin investing, a little bit of the GameStop chronicling in there. So anyway, what happened was over the course of 9 months or so, there was almost $750 million that was invested into increasingly anti-state and anti-establishment causes. This includes Free Ross DAO, Assange DAO, Ukraine DAO, and a few others that were in that realm, one of them being a Honk Honk Hodl, which was a movement of Bitcoiners that were trying to fund the continuing protest, the Ottawa trucker protest during COVID. How that got started, why was crypto involved, was that a bunch of folks had tried to fund it through GoFundMe and Patreon originally. Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau, specifically directed his government to request the donation records from those organizations and have those fundraisers shut down, calling the truckers terrorists or threats to national security. And not only did they seize those funds, but they also seized the funds of anybody who donated, the entire retirement account and bank accounts of people who donated even as much as $5 to fund these truckers. And so that caused a bunch of Bitcoiners to go around and create cold wallets, paper wallets, and instruction manuals for those truckers. And they posted a bunch of videos of them going like, truck to truck and giving them to them and saying, yeah, continue the fight, whatever. Agree with the position or not agree with the position. I think everybody can agree that it was an overreaction to seize retirement accounts from people that were nominally for this protest that was occurring in Ottawa. 2 years later, finally, a court in Canada agrees that that was an overreaction and has ruled against the seizure of all those funds. Jesse Powell, the CEO of Kraken, posted about it this week. This is a great use case as to why we need censorship-resistant money.
Absolutely, and I think it goes back to like the Bitcoin white paper of the need for cryptocurrency. We need to be able to control our property, and money is property. And I think this is a perfect example of government overreach and how cryptocurrency technology enables people to have their own liberties, to have personal liberties.
Yep. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.